Hi everyone, my name is JT Pilot and today we'll be making another video. This time will be another part to my series of how to start a model airplane collection. In today's video we'll be discussing on where to buy your diecast model airplane. So this is for the year 2024 as I do intend on doing this series once again in the future. In this series I'll be basically describing which retailers you guys should purchase your models from because I get a lot of questions about it. And I want to give you guys as many retailers as possible as you can, so you guys can have a wide selection of retailers to buy your model planes from. So, yes, we'll be going to the good retailers, the bad retailers, and everything in between. So, once again, I'd like to welcome you to my channel, and let's get started. So, this is how model airplane retailers work. So, I know I got a lot of new collectors watching this video, so this is how yeah, I'm going to describe to you how they work. So most diecast model aircraft manufacturers don't have their own retail store. So I get a lot of questions about that, or see a lot of questions about that, where people are like, "Oh, can I buy the Synergy model directly from their website?" No, you can't. You have to buy it for a model retailer. Some manufacturers that do allow you to buy retailers directly models directly from them, and we'll discuss this later on in this video. So yeah, most diecast model aircraft can be bought from a network of retailers throughout the world. Retailers can all be different, with some offering coupons, new releases, or even exclusive models, or even sometimes rare models. Most retailers are good, but before buying a model, one must be cautious of where they purchase a model from. So I really want to say this because I've seen a lot of incidents recently where people bought models from new stores and it's never received them and end up getting scammed. So in today's video, I just want to show you guys where you should purchase their models. I have taking feedback from you guys. I did a poll on my Instagram account asking you guys your favorite retailers. So these are retailers that people have good experiences with. So I just want to help new collectors out so you guys don't get scammed and you guys receive your models in good condition. And each retailers all have good customer service too if you have an issue for a model or you have a general question for the retailer. So, yep. Alright, so what's the deal with eBay and collecting? So eBay is a popular website where you can purchase your diecast model aircraft, and there's a lot of secondhand models there and sold out models. I myself have bought several models from eBay before, and there's also some retailers also offer an eBay account for their retail store. I would recommend buying straight from the retailer though, but they do offer an eBay store if you want the eBay buyer guarantees. So yeah, one may find good deals or even score a rare model on eBay. However, all eBay users are third party and may send models at their discretion. They may send you a broken model or no models at all. Always read reviews of sellers before buying. So, put a little example here. So always make sure the seller on eBay has 100% positive feedback, or at least a 98, 99. That's a rule of thumb. I myself do have an eBay account and I do have 100% on there, but I always make sure to send my models out. Send my items out on time and making sure they packed well, they arrive as described. So, yes, you can return model airplanes on eBay if they don't come as described. So if your model's broken, you can return it and get a full refund on there. So that is a good benefit of eBay. Just be cautious with your sellers though, because some may just send you a broken model. Or always look at the pictures on eBay listings too, just to make sure that the model looks good before you buy it. And always avoid this listings with this company images. Always, especially if they're from third-party sellers, always make sure to buy models that have actual real-life images from the seller. That is a rule of thumb, so you know how your model will arrive from eBay. So eBay, you can buy rare models. Most of the times they're a pretty good deal. Some may be higher. Some prices may be higher than others. You can either bid on your model, so you can do an auction. So basically, you place a bid and then compete with others until the bidding session's up, and then you may win a model. You may buy a model now, which is just simply purchasing a model just right now, right then, whenever, or you can just send offers to sellers. They may accept your offers, or they may send you offers as well. So I'm pretty experienced with eBay. So if you have any questions with it, leave a comment down below. What's the deal with Amazon and collecting? So this is a website that a lot of you like to buy models from, and I don't really recommend buying from Amazon just because the models on there are pricey and there's a less selection of models. But Amazon does have several buyer guarantees, and your models should arrive in perfect condition. So if you want to get a model, you want to guarantee your model arrives in good condition, buy from Amazon. But I really do suggest not buying from Amazon. just because you're just really going to just pay extra for a model for the same exact model. Sometimes it could be $10, $20 more for a model, and plus shipping. So yes, that is an issue with Amazon.com. But if you're a big Amazon user and you really love buying from Amazon, go for it. But I'm just saying Amazon can be more pricey for your models. What is the deal with manufacturer direct stores? So now we're going back to this idea of manufacturers having their own stores. And one of the major players in the diecast model aircraft industry is Gemini Jets, and they have their own Shopatron website. And you can buy models directly from the Gemini Jets website. So when you look at the new releases, you see that buy it now, that's where they're coming from. And hint, hint, you did get your models from diecast Jets. That's where they come from. But Gemini Jets Shopatron, even though you buy directly from the manufacturer, the prices can be way higher on there, and they are at retail for Gemini, which is around $10 more on average per model than you would get at a normal retail store. So, yes, so that is the main issue with Gemini Jets Shopatron. It can be very expensive to get your Gemini Jets models, and sometimes they may not arrive in good condition. So, I would really avoid using Gemini Jets Shopatron if you can. There's so many other places you can buy your models from. Plus, they'll have better customer service elsewhere. Unlike the Gemini Jets store, Aero Classics Direct can be a great website to buy your Aero Classics models from. And yeah, and basically the same price at Aero Classics and everywhere else. So if you really want your Aero Classics models, get them from Aero Classics Direct. You can get them straight from the manufacturer. So that's a good plus benefit about Aero Classics. So there you go. Then the last one is the Airplane Shop, and this is a place I've been wanting to go to in real life. Haven't yet, but they do offer physical retail stores with a wide variety of mainly Gemini Jets and Darren products. Always fun to shop in person. That is the main benefit about Airplane Shop. And the only thing about Airplane Shop is they can be expensive, so I highly recommend Airplane Shop if you're in Miami or in New Jersey or in Las Vegas. They have stores there. If you want to buy your models in person, go to the Airplane Shop, and you'll really have a lot of fun. The Airplane Shop in Las Vegas has the whole entire catalog of Gemini Jets models in a cabinet, so you can see all the models they have produced, all models that Gemini Jets has produced. It's always great to buy models straight from the Gemini Jets headquarters, which is near the Airplane Shop in Las Vegas. So yeah, the Airplane Shop can be a great place to buy your models from. Just buy them in person. They do have a website too, but if you're buying them from the website, might as well buy from somewhere else that has a better deal. The prices at retail, they can get very expensive. I have bought from them before for an exclusive model they had, so they do have some Gemini Jets exclusive models around Christmas time. I bought a Gemini Jets Southwest Louisiana 1 from them, and the model arrived in good condition, so can't really complain. Alright, what's the deal with airline company stores? So airlines like Alaska Airlines operate their own stores selling memorabilia. One can save massively on buying models, up to a 50% discount on several models. At the Alaska Airlines store, you can buy a Gemini Jets Alaska 747 for only like $22, while elsewhere at normal retail stores it'd be $40, and on the Gemini Jets website it'd be like $50, around that range, roughly. And you could save massively on Alaska models at the Alaska Company Store, and this is a theme of other company stores as well. I believe UPS and FedEx do have company stores as well. And the only cons with these is you can only buy models of that airline at the company store, and sometimes the models may be less detailed just because they are corporate models. But I always do suggest buying from airline company stores if you can, especially the Alaska one, because they do sell a wide variety of Alaska Airlines models. So if you want a Gemini Jets Alaska 747 MAX 9, if they have it in stock, buy it from there. So so if Gemini Jets announces a new Alaska release, just wait until the company store supplies it. And I believe Alaska Airlines do operate a company store in Seattle, a physical retail location if you're wanting to buy your models in person. And we'll be moving on to some model. We'll be moving on to some model stores where you have to buy with caution. I do want to mention these because I've heard some issues about these. So RM models, this is a big no-no. Do not buy from RM models. I've bought from them before they start scamming people. Yes, there's been lots of incidents where you buy from the retail store online, and they just don't ship you your model. You'll pay your $50 for model, and it's never arrives to you, which is really unfortunate. I've seen lots of issues with that, especially since around 2022. So, yes, don't buy from them. Even though they may appear active, just don't buy them. They are indeed inactive, and they do not ship your models. I've seen lots of negative reviews about RM, so do not purchase from that store. That's a big no-no. The other two on here, you can buy from them, but there's some caveats. Easy Toys is it's an okay store to buy from, but they just have some customer service issues I've heard. But some have some excellent experiences. I bought from Easy Toys. The models arrived fine, so, but they did, yeah. Yes, but they did overcharge me for a shipping price once, so that is kind of a thing about them. They're kind of a store where you just buy a model from and just, questions asked. But yes, I've been in the Midwest model store. They do have a new owner, and the prices have kind of gone up higher there, so your models may be pricier. I've heard really nothing else, no other issues with them, but it's just higher prices in general. But the old owner of Midwest model store, he did have a really good operation going on. So yes, I just want to mention these though. Just buy from caution from these two. Just don't buy it all from RM. RM is probably a big no-no. That's one of the stores on here that I'm like, one of the retailers on here I'm like, absolutely do not buy from them. So, yes, and if you have any other stores that you have had negative experiences with and others shouldn't buy from, just leave them in the comments below for other people to discover, because this video should have a lot of people coming in to determine which mall store suits them the best. Alright, so where to buy your new models from? This is the United States. I do have several slides on here showing off retailers around the world. So this is the United States. These are retailers I've heard good thoughts about, and I've purchased from several of these. So the Texan Airplane Store, that's the first one we'll be covering. They have a good selection of models, though shipping can be slow. That is a new retailer store, and I do want to put a little warning to you guys for new retailer stores. I would recommend to wait to buy from them until they have good reviews. And sometimes new retailer stores, a lot of times there's younger individuals that run them, especially like 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds, kind of my age. And then they go off to college and like, yeah, I'm done with my retail store. So they may just stop selling models altogether, or may turn into RM where they just don't ever ship any models out. Because their owners will get bored of it, or they'll run out of money to operate them, so that can become a problem. So, yes, so that's a warning I just want to share with you guys. So Panafox Toys, they are a reliable retailer and great for purchasing Gemini Desk models. They have been slow with their entry models, but I've always purchased from Panafox Toys. I've purchased for them for the last 4 years. They're a great retailer to get Gemini Desk models from. They're based in Las Vegas, so they'll ship them out right to you. And I believe Panafox Toys, they have a U.S. location. There's one in Vietnam too, which I've heard good things about. Then Waffle Collectibles, they are a reliable retailer that sells a great variety of rare models, including some new releases like NG models. I used to purchase from them all the time before I started buying from West Coast Diecast, but Waffle Collectibles, they're a good retailer. Customer service can be questionable sometimes. I have good experience with their customer service, though, so there's that. And I think they get a little too much hate, but Waffle Collectibles, they can be a great website to buy from. Then you have Jet Collector. This is one of my favorite websites, favorite retailers as well. They're reliable retailers, sells a great variety of new releases. They do have a lot of Aero Classics models, so if that's what you're looking for, that's a good store to buy from. So I do want to say the Texan Airplane Store, they're based out of Texas. Panafox Toys is Las Vegas. Waffle Collectibles is Temecula, California. Jet Collector is also based out of California. And our next one, Sprue Brothers Models and Poppy's Treasures, they're based in Missouri, I do believe, these two retailers. These are some good retailers as well. I have great experiences with them, so that's why I put them on this website, on this video, I should say. Just because I have good experiences with them, and I think they're a little underrated. So if you do want to get some models that others don't have, buy from them. Poppy's Treasures has an eBay retail store I've purchased from there before. And Sprue Brothers, they have a website which I purchased from. And I can find a lot of NG models that others don't have, or NG models that have been sold out. So those are some good retailers there. It's kind of a little secret in the 1-400 community and the 1-200 community. Then you have DG Pilot. I heard lots of good things about them, and they do have a physical store location. And I know a lot of you guys have suggested DG Pilot when I did that poll. So, as a good retailer store for others to buy from. So, there you go. And a lot of these retailers do have their own coupon codes. Panafox Toys, a good coupon code for Panafox Toys is used code Instagram. You get 5% off there. Yes, that's one of the retailer codes I can think off the top of my head. All these places do have retailer codes. I believe Jet Collector VIP Gold is one of the... don't quote me on this, but VIP Gold is one of the coupon codes of Jet Collector. And then moving on to where to buy your new models from. And this is for my Canadian collectors. I've bought from these retailers before. Canada is a pretty it's a close country, United States. It's literally a border over, and really shipping is sometimes the same. So I do buy a lot from West Coast Diecast. They're my favorite retailer store. They're a Canadian retailer offering a vast selection of models, including some exclusive and rare models, and they have frequent discounts. They often do Black Friday sales. A lot of retailers do that. They do Black Friday sales, or they did an anniversary sale not too long ago. And I do have a retailer code there, so if they're not doing an active sale and you just want to get a discount, use my code JTPilot for 5% off your order. I do have a code for them, so a little biased there, but it's one of my favorite stores, and they have great customer service. They'll get to your questions, and yeah, and they do have a good selection of exclusive models. They do have the JetBlue A320s from Panda, the L2 models, and yeah, those are some good exclusive models. If you're looking for those, buy from West Coast Diecast. Then Prairie Diecast and NB400 models. Those are also great retailers to buy from. I've heard lots of good things about them. I've purchased from Prairie Diecast before. They're a great retailer. Yeah, they're a great retailer. Then you got AV World and Threshold Aviation. Those are two other retailers I've heard good things about. So there you go. Then where to buy your new models from if you're outside the United States and Canada. There's a few of them on here. We have the Aircraft Model Store, AMS. That is a British retailer. Heard a lot of good things about. Same thing with Bedshire Diecast. We have My Hobby House in Malaysia for the Air Aviation Retail Direct, ARD, in the United Kingdom. Same thing with Air Spotters. It's another good United Kingdom retailer. We have Wings About, which is a German retailer. And for my Australian collectors out there, I know I have a few of you guys follow me, is Hobby Rama. So there you go. There's also a few retailers in Central America. I think El Aviador Models is one of them. So that's another retailer for good things, but I just didn't put that on the list. And yeah. And that does conclude this video. So comment down below any retailers you've had positive experiences with. This will really help new collectors determine which retailers they should buy from, because they can look down the comments below and be like, oh, that retailer's good. Especially if I didn't even mention some of the retailers. There's so many out there in the world right now. So I can't get to all of them in this video. So if you do have any retailers that have had positive experiences with, just leave it down in the comments below. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's get to 2,000 subscribers, and follow my JT Pilot account on Instagram. And that's really it for this video. The key to model retailers is just find your favorite retailer and just stick with them. And yeah, just find a reliable retailer that you can get models in good condition, that have the models that you want to buy. And then, yeah, that's basically the gist of retailers and diecast model aircraft collecting. So once again, I am JT Pilot, and I'd like to thank y'all so much for watching this video, and have a wonderful day, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye.